So today it's all about making this number as big as it can, so we can become the next mayor. Now, before we go digging for some more oil, let's go ahead and actually do some water research to see where there's possibly more water. Now let's see, there's some high value numbers over here for oil, so let's see what's down here maybe, and then over here as well. And then let's just go way out of the way for over here. Spending 5,000 to research everything, and sure enough, it looks like there's more water around here, so we should go for one of these plots next. And we actually get first pick. Let's see what's right over here, if someone will let us have it. And oh, there's a bit of dispute amongst the NPCs here. Well, good, the more money they spend, the better. So let's get going here. And I guess I didn't realize that the moles can actually be targeted to go a certain depth, so let's just send you right down there. Oh, and you found water right away. Oh, that's amazing. And there's an oil spot right below here. Oh, and also over there too. Okay, we'll wait on you. Let's try to get our petrol operations going first. We can get the silo in at least. I'm not sure how much I should spend before doing things, but let's also just do a scan right over here. So let's get you drilled down too. It is really tempting to get this converted to a refinery right away, but we definitely need a horse at least. And then it can start filling up the silo while there's still a silo to fill. And then let's see, if I drill here and then to the water, we don't have enough for a refinery anymore, but let's start to just sell the oil. And then, you know, close that valve really quick so we get just a little more to turn it into a refinery. And then we're actually gonna start making petrol very early. I like this. And then we'll stop the selling so we can just start making more petrol. Although we might need to sell a little bit more just so we can get another horse here because we're $5 short, which is really annoying. So get one of those in right away to run it from the oil drill to the refinery, and we might as well start the refining process. So now we don't have a lot of room for petrol until we start selling some more, but at least we are selling for a good profit. Now this guy's been patiently waiting over here to acknowledge his existence, so we should probably set up over here now that we have the funds to do so, and find out where exactly he's referencing. And it looks to be, ooh, there's one right down there, but is that water? That might be water. Either way, let's drill to this one, and then the clearing radius, which is massive, will tell us what it is. And it's more water. Wow. Yeah, they did say this was a large concentration of water, so that's good at least. And while the drills are going, this is also a good opportunity for the horses to catch up on the petrol sales, and they're both able to fill up. This is beautiful. And I'm also just gonna drill to this water source, just so we can keep that going. It is looking very full right now, which is good. And we can also boost this just to refine more of it right away. And also the oil things are filling up very fast. Let's actually upgrade the horses. There we go, that's helpful. And there's actually so much oil in here that the refinery isn't keeping up, so we should probably build a second refinery. That will be extra good over here. Okay, so now we have 2 refineries going. Oh, is that water? It's water! Oh, there's so much water here. I love this. Now, the other question is how much oil is here compared to water? That's a rock, and that's another rock. Let's send them all down this way. We're definitely probably gonna need a speed thing for the horses next. Ooh, there's oil way down there. Okay, so let's just drop a scan right down here. And there's a whole lot of nothing. All right then, let's just do a scan between this oil deposit and that one down there. Oh, this is a big one. Ooh, I like this. We're definitely gonna need to expand that right away to make the most use out of it. So we will go ahead and do so, just as this one runs empty. So good timing there, but also this mole didn't find anything, but also look at just how much area he covered too. And I don't think the Dowser's finding anything over here either. Now this water deposit's about to run empty, so let's just drill straight to this one. And we're also just going to expand these pipes to get all of this out of here. I feel like we might actually have found all the oil on this map already, which would be really good. And you know what? Let's just drop all the sales because this one is falling and this one is going up. Oh, there's no more water going here either. So let's have you drill over here. And now let's start the sales. It looks like they're about to pass $3 over here. And there it is, $3. Excellent. Trying to go for big profits early here because that means there's more money for us in the stock sales. And that's actually all the oil that we can do right now. And are you going any higher? I don't think so. So let's sell to you while we can. Oh, it did go a little higher. Probably not much more than that. Yeah, it's starting to fall again. So let's sell all the petrol that we can over here. It's already October and we have no more oil that we can do anything with. Is there really nothing more over here? There's another water spot, but this is a really bad spot for oil, which is kind of too bad. And I don't want to spend any more money on scanning, so I think we're just gonna be good with what we got. So let's just end the lease early, because at least we get a little bit of money back. So yeah, we're gonna stop early. Oh, there was one more over there? Aw. Well, at least we get an early withdrawal bonus, which feeds right into our profits. And we still earn more than everybody else. I love this. Oh yes, and now the dig deep thing is here, which is another opportunity to earn shares, 6%. Let's just go straight there. Not even scanning for anything. Oh, it's still just shy. We don't talk about it. Oh, 2 people made it? And then somebody said it was a good idea to do the land auction before the stock auction, just to cut out a little bit more of their money. And yeah, that was a really low amount of oil there. But we could probably go here. So, okay, he went first, and then you, and then you. No one's going over here. I'm okay with this. And then, after they buy upgrades, they have a lot less money for the stock auctions. For 8%! Wow! The highest amount someone had was 24,000. We might as well just match what their maximum is, 24,785. 24,785. Actually, 786. We're doing Price is Right rules here. And sure enough, they're only betting 12,000, so maybe they only go up to half. But at the very least, we secured another 8% of the stocks, doubling what we already had. Very good. Now, unfortunately, 21,000 doesn't give us much in the way of upgrades for right now, but we could increase herd size, although I think I would like speed more. Although, having bigger mole range would be good not just for the oil operation, but for that digging deeper as well. So that's what all of our money can be used for, and then hopefully we can find something very quickly. And he actually found one very quickly. Nice. And ooh, that's a big one right there. I like this. Now, we just need a mole to find water. Okay, there's another oil spot right there. That's good to know. Let's probably bring another mole down here. I want to find water as soon as possible. It's the whole reason I bought this land after all. Okay, let's start with one full thing of oil there and then shut this off for the time being until one of them hopefully finds water. Hey, there's water. Good. So now we can get that going, upgrade to a refinery. Ooh, double water right there. I like the looks of that. But now we need to actually start selling this stuff. So over here, and there's actually a lot of water over here. Oh my goodness. And hey, the good news too is that this is nearing $1 for the oil prices. That's very helpful. And there's also oil right there. Okay, now he's done. And now we can dig to here and shut this off, and then we can actually reach up here. Yes! Starting the refining at the end of February. Oh, it's a leap year, February 29. Okay, sell that whole thing and then stop the sales. 287 over there, wow. Let's get 2 more horses, and then one can be for selling. Also, that is dropping so quickly, oh my goodness. Need this refining right away. Oh wait, that's not oil, that's a hard rock. Good thing I didn't go there. Okay, now that is still dropping quick, and this is climbing quick, so let's actually not sell over there for right now. And now we're starting to look at a full petrol tank here, which I don't know if it's good to keep refining when it's at that, but that's over $3 and it's still climbing. Okay, now we can turn that off for right now. And we'll probably need to set up another thing over here, just because there's water over there that I want to get to, and this would be very difficult to reach all of that. And that is not slowing down, oh my goodness. You know what, since we're making so much petrol, I should sell while this is going now. Do you mind emptying your things so you can actually sell this stuff? Okay, it's actually slowing down right now, so it's a good thing that we're starting to sell. And also bring in more horses because this is starting to overflow. Okay, so this one actually passed over here. Wow, is that one gonna reach $4? I need more horses to sell the petrol. This is just way too good right now. I also need to connect to you before I forget. Oh, and that's a major oil deposit right there too. I love that. Need to expand this as soon as I can. Because while the withdrawal bonus is nice, there's a better bonus for clearing all of the oil from the ground. And then here, let's turn this into a refinery before it does other things. And then let's also see what's over here between the oil field and the water, which it looks like, is that more water right there? Here, let's drill over here with a single node so we can, you know, shut this one off and then do other things. Oh, and that one's actually empty of water. So let's drill to these other ones over here. Hopefully the hard rock isn't in the way there. And it's in the way there. All right, time for dynamite. So now we drill to this water and then right up to this one. And that is oil right there. Okay, that's good to know. And now the mole does beautiful things with the dynamite here. Boom, cleared all of it. Nice. And there's more water down there. I love this. And also completely lost track of oil or petrol prices. So switching the sales again. But now we can get 2 refineries going. And I should probably get more horses too, just to be supply runners. And I should probably triple expand these pipes because that's a lot of oil to get through. It's only July, but that happens so fast. And this is rocketing its way to $3 again. I love that. And then we'll also drop another scan right down here, and that is still rocketing. Oh, there's more water right there. Well, that's good to know. But now let's actually boost the petrol production just so we can hit those giant selling points. And it also makes a good thing that I had so many horses. And sure enough, now they're actually at risk of overflowing. But, oh, okay, they're both over $3, but the left one is worth more now. This is insane. What kind of price jumps are these? I love them so much. And now let's try to get you down to here, just so we can exploit this water as well. Is there a thing for getting all the water out of the ground? But either way, we definitely need more petrol horses happening. And okay, another thing right here for this, which they do empty the thing very quickly, but it's also filling up very quickly. So I guess more horses just to be oil runners. Oh, that was also close to 390. We're making major profits right now. Everything sells very high, which is good. And then we'll just turn off the selling for a little bit because that is declining very fast. And it looks like the dowsers aren't finding it. Oh, he did find something. Hey, where was it? Right down here? Probably right down here. Yes, there it is. All right, let's connect the big pipe to that because we can afford that. And oh, is that oil right there? Or is that more water? It looks too small to be oil. Just a quick little spot like that. Oh, that is oil. Maybe that's the one you're referring to. And I can also drill that one too. These branch upgrades are insane. I love them. But it is also October, so we need to quickly get through all these fields. Okay, so they both ended up over here. So these might be the last two things of oil. And whoa, overheating. Oh, that one ran out of water. Oh, that's not good. Hey, mole, can you find some water over here? And now the mole is digging where it's already been dug. Okay, but we are making good progress of getting all of this oil out of here. And I'm glad they're being smart about where to bring the oil to be refined. But we also definitely need to boost the production of all this so we can sell it all very quickly. And my goodness, I can hold so much petrol. It's amazing. Okay, so if we keep up this pace, then we should be able to get all of the oil out of here and have enough water to refine it all, which is going to be huge. And we're also just going to push those limits by boosting the refining process. Want to make sure I get all the profits that I can. We're above $50,000 again. And we also need to sell over here as we are in the final months. So we definitely need to boost the refining process as much as we can. Ooh, and this one's above $3 now. So even better that we're selling over here. And I think we'll have enough water to do all of this. Beautiful. Oh, and that's actually the last little bit of oil too, as we make a $60,000 profit. But we don't get any bonus for withdrawing this lease, which is too bad. And yes, that was all the oil. And yeah, we didn't get the early bonus, but that's okay. And our profits are just skyrocketing right now. So let's do the same cheap trick we always do. The land auction comes first. It's not looking good to go up here, so I'm thinking, okay, let's just see where they're going first. That was a 47 over there, so everybody's going over there. But it also had less water. You know what? Let's stay over here with these big water deposits here and go right over here. I have a good feeling about this. And then they will spend all their money on upgrades with a fun little jingle tone. And then 12,000 is also the maximum there. And we have a nice amount of money right here too. So now another 8%. Okay, so oh, I almost confirmed nothing. 13,000, which is probably overselling it because they also needed 2,000 to, start the drilling process. But hey, we're securing another 8% of the stocks. 24% now, and we have plenty for upgrades. So let's get the speed upgrade here too. Okay, that's what I've been waiting for. And do I need any more of the upgrades over here? Probably not. Maybe the timer, or let's get the speed for the dowsers upgraded too. So when we set them down, they should hopefully find oil a lot quicker. Ooh, water right near the surface. That's very good. And he did find oil quickly, but where? Right? Oh, big field right here. I love this. And then we'll set up a refinery right here in the middle. Should we scan right below there too? Let's get one pipe laid down over here first. And I think that's oil right there, so that's helpful. But now we can turn this into a refinery without losing any oil, which is good. And then we need 300 to get to this water deposit here. Thankfully, our horse's newfound speed should make this a little better. And wow, that oil over there is selling for 10 cents. That is crazy bad. It's still going down. Oh my goodness. Is it gonna go down to 1 cent? And now it's going back up. Okay, 2 cents. Man, if I was selling oil for that, I would not forgive myself. But now we can drill the water here and get to the refinery here. Okay, so we'll stop selling. So now let's switch over to petrol and start the refining process. But now before we take any more, we need to start selling things. But now that was the only oil field we found, except for this one. So let's just drop a scan right here in the middle, see if there's no obstructions. And thankfully it looks like there isn't, but there is another rock right there, so we gotta be careful. But I think we can just start another pipe going here, just so we have another branch that can go here if need be. Okay, and now we actually need another horse because that pipe is being insanely good right now. At least until we can expand the carriages, and that's a lot better. Oh, so the speed upgrade is another thing we have to purchase. Gross. Only lasts for the duration of the level. Yep. Not exactly what I was hoping for. But oh well. Okay, now we need to expand this water drill again. And now we can connect over here shortly. Ooh, and there's oil right next to this one. Nice, that's helpful. Helpful in the way of me realizing that I need another horse for this, because now that's a lot of oil going to the jack, and there's water right there. Actually, I think the mole found that. Maybe a dowser can find another oil spot over here, or over here too. Just because if this is all the oil that there is, I'm gonna be kind of upset. But now our petrol production is so good, we actually need to start boosting again. And we might as well get the speed upgrade. Oh yeah, those horses are booking it now. Look at them go. It's like we're drilling in Kentucky. Okay, but now you found one over here, so where exactly? Is it gonna be like right over here? Hey, right on it, and there's water there too. So should we start a second jack? Oh, you found oil too? Where? Right down there. Okay, so thankfully this one should be able to reach there no problem. Well, some problem because of the rock, but you know, it's manageable, so we might as well get that going right there. And then, yeah, you can expand over here. I think having one jack is going to be enough. But now let's expand this pipe so both of those can extract at full capacity. And we might have to expand this to a third size just because they aren't getting the full pipe capacity here. Okay, so that's looking a lot better. And we can start refining again, just because I want to make good use of this high price point. Easy as pie. But now both of these water spots are empty, so maybe the mole can find another water spot over here just so I can loop around easier. At least we have a large water tank built up already, so we can do some good with this. But this also makes it kind of awkward to reach for further water just because this one reached so far across the middle. And we definitely need to expand this one because it's August already. And I haven't even explored any of like down and around over here. And our water tank is about to run empty. Yep, so that's overheating. Okay, so how do we connect to this water? Because there's no water over here. Okay, so I'm thinking is we set up another jack here, get a node down here, and then over there. And then this can drill right to here through this other thing because this one really isn't going to expand any farther over there. Oh gosh, I need a silo. Ah, there's a spillage. But at least now we can connect these pipes and then go here, turn this off. Okay, so now they're getting water over here again. Good. And then we can turn this on again and start refining again. Emphasis on the refining. And was there more oil over here? I'm gonna be upset if there was. I just see more rocks, so that's a good sign. But also our profits aren't nearly as high this time. And also our water intake is not keeping up with the refining right now. So as long as we can connect to water, we can keep up the refining. And we'll just send them all over here just to explore over there. And now that oil thing's run empty. So at least now there's a lot of oil on standby that we can refine. It's just a matter of finding enough water. Let's do a scan between these two. Oh, there's water right there? Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm thinking we connect these points and then we can drill to this one through here while we shut off this because that's not giving any more oil. Oh, just gotta be quick about it. We're already halfway through November, but that's a huge deposit of water too. Okay, so now we're getting even more water here. I love this. Okay, so we still are able to keep up on petrol profits. Nice. But now we're in the final month, so goodbye withdrawal bonus. At least I'll get the assurance that we got all the oil. Oh, you're kidding. He found something. So where? Okay, that's right there. Gotta do it. Gotta drill to it. And then get to it out of this one. Oh dear, we're not gonna use all of this. But we will use what we can get and sell every last drop that we can. At least the horse's increased speed is gonna help with this. Keeping just ahead of the overheat risk. And that was so much water right there. And yeah, that was the last one. Oh, that's annoying. And we still got hit by a little bit of a spillage fine. Oh, and it looks like you got the most profits this time. Well, that's gonna be a bit risky. But here's another one of these digs. 18% for 1,000 meters down. Wow, I probably should have bought dynamite before coming here. Well, that didn't work, but at least we got $1,000 from the gem. And thankfully, no one else made it to that depth. Oh, but they got close. My drilling game is way off there. But we still have the most stocks, and we can go through the land auction again to make sure we get enough from the auction. And then I probably should have checked where water was again, but there was a good amount here. It just wasn't too good on oil. You know what? We'll go way to the corner. And she went way to the corner too. Okay, go ahead and spend all your monies. And you only have 9,000. And they need 2,000 for the thing, but they also might be able to take out a loan. I don't know how the NPCs work, but we can safely do 10,000. Might as well just go for it. Play it safe. So that's another 8% for our stocks, 32% now. I like this. Is there any more upgrades that we can get that would be good? Probably the timer after the last one. Or we can also do the size of the scans. I think it's about time I got this, because there's also a third size that I haven't even gotten yet. Now, if it just keeps going past $200 when I do this, that's gonna be kind of annoying. But that is such a huge area too. I kind of need it. Ooh, and the mole found oil right there, and you found oil too. Okay, so let's see this scan. 200. Oh wow, that really expands to 1,000. Okay, just stop the scanning. Okay, wow, that actually did a whole lot for us too. Good. Except I kind of got a little zealous with it, so I might need to take out a loan here. Yeah, I need to take out a loan. Okay, so the mole actually didn't reveal that, so that's probably more oil. But at least now we have 2 things of oil that we can go to. Possibly a third. But now, once we get money back, we can convert this to a refinery, continue to sell so we can set up the pipe network, and hopefully get this stuff refining before March. So we can get just a itty-bitty pipe for 200 right here, and I'm hoping that it can get there. I think we can make a straight line with this. Yes! That is such an awkward V, but it's doable. As long as that can extract the stuff. And yes, it can. Okay, so we can turn off that valve. Good. So we can start the refining. Now, the only problem is I cut off this oil thing right here with this whole weird, awkward pipe setup. So I will need to set up another oil pump over here. But look at that, 330. And it's falling quickly, so we should definitely make sure we sell that. The annoying part is we're still not getting oil fast enough to keep up with the overheating probability. So let's just start to expand this for now. Okay, so it looks like the mole discovered another oil deposit here, maybe, but there's also water over there. So that's good to know. Tiny scan, how big is it? Okay, it's actually pretty sizable, but we can get straight to the top of it here, and then the water can still go beneath it. So that should help. And then over here, we need the oil to get down to there. So we might as well do that. And surprisingly, there's a lot of nothing getting on the way there. So it might make it actually pretty easy to get everything over here anyway. But here, let's just give the horses their speed increase. Our profits are not looking great right now, but we need to just keep this going until we start selling more. Also, the water just ran out. Hopefully we get there before the water runs out in the tank. But now we have more water going in, which is good. And actually, yeah, we need one more over here. Okay, so let's just hope that there's no more oil beneath here and continue selling at 325. Although I'm kind of worried profits this time are not going to be as good. And they're both going down on the left and right. We should probably find more water over here if we can. Oh, there is more water over here. Good. How big is this rock, though? Just careful to expand this to like 200 again. And then we can use water to get through there. Oh yes, there's more water down here. That's even better. And sure enough, this is going up again. Beautiful, so we can stay selling over here. Now, our water finds are looking good right now. We're actually probably gonna be set for the rest of the year, but I want to see if there's more oil that we haven't found yet. Ideally connected to this one over here. And then we'll expand this one too. Aha, you did find something. Okay, now I'll spend money to scan. It's probably right down here, right? And oh, is that it? I think that's it. Although it's kind of not below him either. Is it right here, actually? No, it probably is that one right there. So let's go to there. And hopefully it gets there quickly. Okay, that was oil. Good. Now let's just expand this pipe so we can get that out soon. It's already September. How does the year go by so fast? I'm asking that in real life too. And we should be able to empty this out by the end of the year, I hope, as we are barely keeping up with the oil demand. And profits are starting to look good again. Although I think this one is about to surpass the Right company. And sure enough, it just did. So back over here with you. Oh, and this one just ran empty. So hopefully there's no more oil over here. Let's do one more mole down here just to be sure. And then we're on the last water pocket that we found too. So hopefully that's enough water to refine everything. But I think we're actually on pace to get everything out of the ground here. Also, that large rock is just going the whole way right now. At least this is also confirming that indeed there is no more oil here. Let's spend just a little bit of scanning money to go here. Oh, hey, water. Okay, now we are due to refine the last little bit of oil, which is good. So we probably will get 1 month of the early withdrawal bonus as the last little bit of petrol gets sold for, oh, 444. So let's just go ahead and withdraw. And yes, that was all the oil. Beautiful. Early withdrawal, all the oil depleted and sold. That's 3,000 in a bonus. I love that. So right now our biggest competition is Daisy over here. but we still got more than she did. Good. Now, hopefully more percentages are up for grabs when we get done with this land auction here first. And also, it looks like Daisy, everybody really wants this spot. Wow. Probably because that's the biggest number that was seen last turn. And Daisy had a good feeling about that. We'll just go ahead and let them outbid each other. And instead, we'll go over here next to this 41 and 40. And they just keep outbidding each other. Oh my, they outbid me. I want that. Okay, so everybody's settled. How much money did you spend? Is that 5,000? My goodness, they are really going at each other now. Okay, but they're also keeping more money to put towards the things. The good news is I can still outbid all of them. So let's just match Mabel's maximum of 21,000. And sure enough, she only bid 12. I really need to be better about the math there, but at least that's another 8%. 40% of the town is ours now, which means that 54% of the town has already been divided. Okay, now let's also give the moles another speed upgrade. Beautiful, so that's actually all the upgrades from the workshop here. Nice. And those mole upgrades are going to be super helpful once we start digging down in the digging deep minigame. Hey, the mole found water instantly. Good. So now I know where to set up a refinery, depending on where the oil is. Aha, it's right there. Beautiful. So we'll go right here. Just setting that in early, and then finding this early, hopefully. Beautiful. Ooh, that's a big one. And there's water right there too. Ooh, that's another spot right there. I'm guessing that's oil because the mole just kind of passed it by. Well, at the very least, let's convert this to a refinery right away. And then thankfully there's room for that node to reach it if we needed to. Just as soon as we have enough. There we go. Okay, time to stop selling. Oh, that's oil. Well then, and thankfully we can afford a horse to run the petrol sales. And the earlier we're making profit, the better. Beautiful, $3.40 for the petrol. I think that was the earliest that we made petrol because it just became March here. I like that. And then this needs another drilling happening for water. And I wish I bought a stick of dynamite. I probably should have done that. Oh well, we'll just live with it. At least now we're getting more water to the tank. And so let's just get a pump set up on this side of the thing. And then I'm guessing you're looking at here? Yes, I knew it. We could probably also just tell this one to drill here too, because it's closer. Ooh, there's another spot right down there. Are you oil or water? I really don't want to send a mole down, so I guess we can maybe cheat with this one reaching over. And then here, let's just get the speed upgrade early, because there's a lot of oil to run back and forth. We might need a silo here in a little bit. My goodness, there's so much oil right now. We are doing a little too well at this, but also this one dried up. So let's drop a scan over here. A $400 scan. There's more water over there. That helps. And oh, there's more water right here. Wow, lots of water, which is good because we have a lot of refining ahead of us. Oh, and that's oil right there. I can see that. Which also kind of makes it annoying that I drilled there already. But we might as well get started on that right over here. I'm just surprised at how much petrol we're making. Our water supplies are staying very full right now. But now we're starting to reach this one, which also, oh, please don't be interrupted by the rock. Oh, okay, it wasn't. But that also means there's a rock right there, which is not good. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and see what this is. Okay, that is oil. But now, since we are going to build over this way, ideally, let's just drop a big ol' scan right here. $500 of scan. Ooh, yes. Oh, is that more oil right there? I hope that's more oil. Either way, a node is gonna go right down here, and then probably over here, just because that second one is gonna be cheaper. Oh yes, beautiful profits being made. I feel like this is gonna be another good day. And then while that's going, I'm gonna go ahead and expand this one again, and probably these a third time, just because that's a lot of oil to get through. And all the drilling sounds are going straight into my ears. Oh goodness. I cannot imagine having to work on heavy machinery like this before hearing protection was involved. A tinnitus be crazy like that. But now that thing is empty, so we're starting to get this one. Now, tiny scan, what are you? More oil, nice. Drill straight to you from here. That's exactly what that node is for. But now we are just gonna need more horses running this because there's gonna be a lot more oil traveling up that pipe. And we can thankfully, okay, that's actually filling up very quickly now. Need way more horses for this. Good thing I built that silo. Let's actually expand it, I think. This is way more oil than I thought there was gonna be. But that also means profits should be good. And let's just get more horses running the oil to things. And maybe another one for sales. Oh, there's water over there. Why do you have to be way over there? That's just gonna be super annoying to connect to. And I need another silo in here. because all of my horses are full. Oh, no way. There's another spot right down there. Is that more oil? With you passing it by, I think that's more oil. And then it's actually gonna be cheaper just to build another rig over here. So we'll do that. But now we really need this water to get a move on up there because we have another refinery that's ready to go. Okay, so now we're starting to refine in 2 spots. Good. There's a lot of oil to get through. So we probably just have to sit here for a bit. Also, look at those profits, 50,000 again. Today's a very good day, or I guess a good year. It's the final month now. And yeah, sure enough, we're not gonna get all the oil out of here. But we will be selling until the very last moment because we have the means to. Just as these water things emptied out, wow. And those were the last ones, but we didn't find them soon enough. Still a good amount of profit though. How is Daisy doing? Oh, bad year for you, Daisy. But now it's time to dig underground. Okay, before we do that, let's just go ahead and buy some dynamite. 750 for 5 sticks. Wow, that's a great deal. All right, another 18% on the line with 1,000 meters to go. You'll reach the 1 kilometer in no time. Are you kidding me? I didn't even make it to 300 meters. Don't mock me. And thankfully though, it looks like nobody else made it that deep either. Oh no, Mabel did! Well, you know what? That's still only 25%, and I am dominating that right now. So you know what? Since I have the money, let's go ahead and do some research going up here where there's probably a lot of it, and then going next to all the high value spots. You know what? Maybe just 2. Drill. Okay, there's, yes, a lot of water over here. That's good, which also means there's probably a lot of oil over here too, if these numbers are anything to go by. So now we know where to look. And, okay, so you're going there, okay. And then I'll go here. And oh, they're fighting for that spot. They're really fighting for that spot. Okay, and now they're settled. You know what, as long as Daisy and Mabel spend more money, I'm okay with it. Although they are keeping a lot more money left over now too. We still have a nice amount of money though. So let's just go right to 23,000 because we have money to burn here. And sure enough, we overbid by a fair margin again. Hey! Look at that! Our shares are over 50% of the town, so we are the new mayor! Beautiful! But before we bring out the cake, let's mine the rest of the land. Sure! Sorry, fellas. You know what? Let's celebrate with a quick game of dice. Well, you know what? I had the money to spend anyway, so let's go. I didn't even get any upgrades, but that's okay. I'm just in a really good mood right now. I'm the next mayor. Where, oh where are you pointing to, Mr. Dowser? Right here. Excellent. Oh wow, there's a lot of water over there. I picked a really good spot to settle, although I'm also getting deja vu from the last time where all of it was stacked on one side. So let's just set up another rig over here. Like so, and then, you know what? Let's just burn all the money on scanning this thing because it sounds like a really good idea. Okay, it's just right there and I have no money. Oh, the joys of being mayor, just frivolously spending funds without ever really worrying about your constituents. Is this why people run for office? And then probably just wait for this guy to come back so we can sell more of these. But, you know, to the left company, which is rocketing its way to $3 again. Am I seeing inflation happen in real time? Just going through so much oil and then getting all the petrol for it. And the water tank isn't even really going down that much either. But here, let's give the horses the speed and also just boost the refining. Look at how slow the oil goes down when I do this too. Our refineries are very efficient on boosting. Hey, he actually found something. Good job, buddy. Let's just use all of that. Okay, that's a very small oil pocket, but we'll take it. We should be dodging that hard rock there, I hope. But man, that guy was looking for a while before finding anything. There might not be a whole lot of oil on this map. Or, you know, the map is constantly moving down, so maybe there is something over here. Let's drop another scan right next to these water things. And oh, there is oil there. Beautiful, beautiful. Selling at 330 almost. I'm not convinced that there's nothing over here. So let's just do the biggest scan that we can because we have a lot of money to do it with. Is it just gonna go as big as my maximum? What is this? It just keeps going. Okay, that's as big as that needs to be. We're clearing out all the ground. And sure enough, that is completely empty. Wow, that was surprising. I thought that was gonna have a cap. I didn't expect it to keep expanding like that. But since it doesn't, let's just go ahead and use that scan right down here to see if maybe there is oil down here. And sure enough, there isn't. This is the last spot. Let's expedite it so we can get more months on the early leave bonus. We're just mining for oil as a hobby right now. A very lucrative hobby. And that's actually all of it. So once we sell all of it, then we can go ahead and take the leave. And sure enough, yep, a whole lot of nothing. Still made 22,000 though, which isn't as much as, say, some of our competitors, but are they mayor? I don't think so. We can get more stocks in the auction too. Let's settle the last land auction though. Okay, so they're all going through first and they all want different spots. You know what? I'm feeling generous. I'll take the last one because there's actually a good chance that there's a lot of water around here too. Even though the last spot, wow, 15. Is that the lowest number on the board? I think it is. Wow. But now they foolishly spend all their hard-earned money on upgrades, while I'll drop just a cool 13,000 on 14%. Actually, let's just say 14,000 for 14%. Just because we might as well own as much of the town as possible, which puts us at 68%. I could settle for 1 more percent, if you know what I mean. But now what upgrades do we not have? We have a lot of these not upgraded, like the durability, or the timer, or the size. Probably the size. And you know what, let's just buy everything. Everything that I can. Otherwise, I think we're set on all the upgrades that we need. Or not even need, it's want at this point. But away we go. And then, how far down are you looking? Like this far? Ooh, wow! There's 3 things of oil right there. Oh, this is amazing. And there's water right there too. Oh, this is very good. And there's another thing of water. And you found something. My goodness, I was not expecting it to be this good. Let's just take this opportunity to get a little more oil stored up so we can have some to work with once we switch this guy to delivery. We're really just doing this to see how much money we can make at the end of all this. Also, wow, the petrol prices have crashed. That one's less than $1 and that one's on the way. But it is still a whole $1 more than this one, so we'll take it. There's a whole lot of nothing over here. Let's just drop a giant scan again to cover the whole thing, which is only 2,000, I'll say. And ooh, there's a lot of goodies over here, including a lot of water. Okay, so now we have 2 refineries in place. I feel like this is going to be a very good, profitable year, especially because we are not having enough horses to deliver to these things, which means that the petrol is just stockpiling. I love this. But now is there more down here? And ooh, there is. Yes, I need it. This is a full-blown operation we have going on here. I love it. $3 in climbing over here. This is almost all petrol profits. So now we don't really need horses running back and forth, and more so selling, because now all the things are empty. And just keep on boosting. And there it is, the last of the profits, going off to be sold. And we are completing this 4 months ahead of schedule. I love this. Look at that, complete empty field, 56,000 profit on the last day. I'll take it, because that's still $71,000 total earnings. Beautiful, and that's way ahead of everybody else too. We are the mayor now. Beautiful, hope you have enjoyed the turmoil. And I hope you have too. Oh gosh, is everybody gonna talk to me? Hello, yes. Thank you. Yep, I appreciate it. Of course you're happy. Magnificent campaign. Yes, everybody's talking. Ooh, a special trip in the hot air balloon. Sure. Beautiful campaign comes to a close with us on top of everything else. And a little dynamite left over. Maybe we can drop it out of the hot air balloon. That was a lot of fun in the Deeper Underground DLC for Turmoil. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching that. If you missed some of the other videos, then make sure you check them out on the channel and subscribe while you're there. Thank you very much for watching, and sub to Intern. And thanks to the channel members, including Bread, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donamoto, DVNX, Ancient Elixir, Matthew, Hateful Harold, Peggy Sue, Droopalong, Lily, The Minor Within, DeGarity, Sans, Isaac, V, Killer Squad, Mousy Mouse, Nicholas, and Lollipop.